So when you start using Facebook Messenger for customer service, for adding value, and we're going to show you exactly how to do this and build this list in a second, you're going to run into a few hurdles. So I want to go through those with you and how to use these tips, tools, templates, a couple of mindsets in here to make sure that you are doing this as efficiently and as effectively as you possibly can. And I'm going to say the most powerful tool, which will be how to create your own chatbot and list for its own set of lectures. But right now we're going to go through the simple ones that are going to be really helpful for you for sorting through your messages. Because if you are like me and have a relatively large business, you're going to be literally trying to reply to tens, if not hundreds of messages every single day. And for you to do this one-on-one or to have someone on your team do this one-on-one, it's not really realistic, and it's probably going to be taking away from the core messages and the core needs of your business. You know, you need to be doing things that are more valuable than just customer service. So we're going to make sure that instead of you writing the answers over and over again, what you need to do is you need to figure out what the most asked questions are and create something called saved replies. So you'll be having a lot of people, once your brand gets up and running, once your page gets a lot of momentum and likes behind it, if it hasn't already, you're going to have a lot of people messaging you, asking you questions about your business, your brand, your niche, about yourself. And you need to save these questions, and you need to save them in an Excel sheet, and you need to save them in a category. Because what's going to happen is you can actually create templates and send them automatically, or you can send them using saved replies, which we'll show you in a second. And therefore, you'll no longer have to personally reply back and forward to everybody, but instead, you can use these saved messages and these canned responses in order to actually get everybody their answers they need, but not have to do it personally. So inside Messenger, you can set up this function which automates these saved replies to answer frequently asked questions. Now, it's going to look like this. Now, you can see these are a couple of questions or frequently asked questions that we get, and they ask, is it possible to launch on a small budget on Amazon FBA, or should I launch in Amazon Australia or Amazon in the US? These are two very, very popular questions that we get, and you can see what we have is just canned responses where we can click on it by using that little messenger thing in the bottom right hand corner of the screen, and you'll be able to just click on these and that'll just insert straight into the messenger box and send that back to your customer. So the other thing you don't want to do is you don't want to lose potential customers in a sea of silly questions, because people are going to reach out to you and they're going to ask some crazy, silly questions. So what we do is we use labels to make sure that we are tracking the people who are really potential customers and are going to want to take our hard call to actions to buy our products and services, or people who are sort of just there to waste our time, and you still want to deal with these people, but you just want to spend less time on them. So you can add notes or manage labels and add labels to people to keep track of them. So this is inside my Messenger. You can see I've added the label, the orange label, mentorship, because this guy has actually purchased a $1,000 product from us called the Amazon Mentorship Program, and therefore I want to track him in there because he's not just asking for free coaching in this messenger, he's actually purchased a product, and I want to make sure that I can give him more value than I'm giving these other people. And it's very good for when someone inquires about a product or a service, you tag them as potential customer. So it's critical when using ManyChat or broadcasting software because, and we're going to get into exactly what that is, broadcasting and ManyChat software, but it's basically when you send a one-time email, a one-time message to your entire list. So you can see I've got 3,017 people on this specific list around Amazon FBA. Now, when I message them all at once, it's going to come up into this inbox here with that message being sent. Therefore, the latest people that I have messaged are going to be 3,000 people deep, because it's like you've sent a Facebook message to 3,000 friends all at the same time. And the messages or the customer service ones you're going back and forward with, you need to make sure you're tagging them so that you can bring them back up really easy when they're 3,000 people deep in the inbox. So they're the 3 tips you need to know and remember to make this process as efficient and as effective as possible. Now I'm going to show you what this ManyChat broadcasting software is and how you can really start using it to promote your product, services, and build a big brand and community who love, trust you, and want to just spend money on your company.